Okay, I thought I'd just show you what needs modifying in this script and how to run it. Might be easier than actually showing you. Sorry, than actually explaining in an email. Okay, here's our script. There's a couple of things that need modifying to make it specific to you. Okay, the primary one is this one, the home server, because that's going to be different depending on how you've implemented it. So what I'll do is I'll show you the easiest way to get that. If we have a look at an existing enabled user, okay, you'll see I've got a single user called Andy Pandy. Okay, he's enabled for LCS. All right. So what we'll do is just have a quick look in ADSI edit, find that user, pull up the properties, and the property we're looking for is that one. MS RTC SIP primary home server. If you get the value of that, copy it out, and then what you can do is bang that into that script, because that's the correct value then for all of your users, assuming they're all going into one pool. Okay. The next thing we need to check is this bit, the OU path. That needs to be the OU path that you want the users created in. If you have a look at my AD, for example, I've just got my forest is called RM local, my test OU is just called test OU. So that's what we need to set in the script, which is there. Okay. Other minor bits, if you're creating a lot of users, sort of 500,000 plus, you might want to up this number on the report count. Now what that does is it reports back every time it completes that number of users. It needs to be a round number, like 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, otherwise it doesn't really work. It doesn't matter, the script works, it's just the reporting doesn't. Okay, this one here, that's where you specify how many users you want. Okay, so I'm going to assume for this we want 100,000 users in that particular OU. Okay, the other options, user base, that's basically the prefix for the user, so it will create RM1, RM2, RM3, etc. upwards. Okay, domain suffix, that's the SIP URI domain piece. So for example, my user might be andypandy@rm.com, so that needs to be the rm.com piece. And that's it really. So what we need to do now is just run that script and I'll show you the effect. So we'll fire up a DOS prompt. Oops. Into our boot create. Run it with C script rather than W script, otherwise the pop-up reporting will stop the script. So just do boot create. It's pretty fast, you'll see in a second. 1,000 done. Once it gets started, it starts whizzing through. There we go, it's done 2,000. So what we'll do is I'm just going to stop that. What we'll do is I'll have a look at some of the users it's created. Let's just refresh. There you go, you can see in those few seconds it's done 2,470 users. Let's open up RM1. You can see his email address is set appropriately. The LCS piece, you'll see that his SIP URI is done, he's enabled, he's in the right pool. I've only got one pool. And of course all the Federation remote access and public IMs enabled. So that will go through and create all your users for you. So I hope that helped.